Hello everybody, Gamer Penny here, bringing you another episode of our Lord of the Rings online Let's Play, and we are back. Sorry, I'm a little under the weather today, so if my voice starts going out or I start coughing, I apologize, but we should be good to go. We did pick up Book 3, Chapter 1, Talk to Coroner, and I think he's up here. Yeah, the spoiler. Okay, Book 3, Chapter 1.
Nar's words remain as cloudy as ever. It was worth trying.
Though it has not borne fruit. You should go to Candace at the campsite of the Grey Company in a grove of trees east of Ukluth village of Lanuk. And tell him that we are no closer to learning why Nar spoke of the paths of the dead. Candace is a master of lore and may have thought of something. Okay. Go talk to my boo. Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum. I'm really liking this story so far. I don't remember it. I don't know if I did this one. I don't think I did. Where are we having to go? All the way over here. Okay. Too bad there's not a horse over here. They probably did that on purpose, though. Like, why would there be? Yeah, I definitely don't remember this story. So, for those of you following along or not following along, I did have a, gosh, what even were they? A hunter, I think? No, a guardian. I had a guardian that I got up to, I want to say level 75. And I got into Rohan, but I might be calling this Rohan. I'm not sure if that's true. But I don't remember these stories at all. I kind of remember coming up here. I don't know, maybe I just wasn't paying attention to, like, the lore. I wasn't reading the quest, that's for sure. I don't ever read the quest. Until we started doing this, which is making me enjoy the game, like, tenfold, so... I don't know, I'm just having a lot of fun with this quest. I don't know if it's just new, or... I also think their writing got a lot better. Between, like previous expansion packs and this one, because you notice, like, in some of the old quests it was like, oh, go to this spot, which is north of here and east of this, and turn at the fork. Like, and it got it got a little unrealistic, so excuse me, I told you, not feeling well. But this one's like really good. I'm really enjoying this expansion here. Alright. I'm sorry I'm clearing my voice so much. Alrighty. I'm just following this arrow up here. Be getting there. Oh, I'm following to the wrong one. Well, we can turn that one in. The trail begins. Found some note, need to turn it into someone. Man, this zone is just huge. Like, look how much we've been running. Hey Gronu, I found a note.
We have little to say to your kind.
Okay, I'm not picking up the rest. I think we're still pretty much over leveled by 5 levels. We'll probably remain that way, honestly. Okay, we have to go up here? I think this is where we need to go. Talk to Candace. Candace is the ranger from, Lowlands, right? Candace Camp, I think. I have trouble remembering where all the rangers came from and how we knew them. I know for sure the guy from Evandim. And the guy from, Goladir from, Angmar. I think Candace is from the Lowlands. Hey, dude. This is not where we needed to go. We gotta go over here. Ah, he has a little camp over here. I know Saradin's from Bree.
The
rest of them, I
Gnar's
don't know.
knowledge must remain unsolved for a time yet.
Okay. You have spoken with the dwarf Gnar again, to no avail? I see. Will he not tell us how he knows of the words of Elrond? Will he not tell us how he knows of the paths of the dead? It seems this mystery must remain unsolved for a time yet. Candace sighs, thinking. Do you know the story of the Oathbreakers and the paths of the dead? Perhaps a recounting of that tale is in order, and we will be more familiar with the puzzle set before us. Do you wish to hear it? Yeah.
I will tell you the tale of the Oathbreakers and the paths of the dead.
After the destruction of Numenor in the Second Age, Elendil and his sons came to Middle-earth and knew they had to start anew or perish, and so the kingdoms of Arnor and Gondor were founded, Arnor in the north and Gondor in the south. At the hill of Erech, in the kingdom of Gondor, Isildur set a great black stone that was brought out of Numenor before its downfall. It is said the stone stands there still, unchanged, even as it was in the latter years of the Second Age. This is where and when our story begins. Oh, we have to do this? Okay. Oh, cool. Who is this? Soldier of Minas Ithil. Here we go. Gundabad. Yeah, it's out now. Oh, this is us. That's cool. Let's go.
In the Second Age of Middle-earth, Isildur called the men of the mountains to the hill of Erech to discuss their loyalties.
Okay. Erkeneb. This is the place, Iarvund, the hill of Erech. You stayed behind at the encampment when our lord was last here. Oh, let's turn that off. Okay. When our lord was last here, but I was in the party that wrestled the stone to the summit. Several days of toil, true, but I think of no better way to mark the escape of Numenor's sons from the deluge. Seeing the forest we came through from this height gives me a greater appreciation for its beauty, and I forgive its branches the many scratches we sustained. This new kingdom of Gondor is a beautiful land indeed. May it stand evermore. This way, Arivund. Isildur has gone ahead, and we must not let our lord wait on our arrival. Okay. So we walked through this. To the summit.
The kingdoms of Arnor and Gondor were still in their infancy. Isildur knew he would need allies if Gondor was to flourish.
Okay. Isildur wishes to gain their trust and their loyalty. Hey, look at it. Long may Gondor thrive. Long may it thrive. This is kind of cool. There he is, Iarvund. Speak with him while I catch my breath a moment. Isildur. Oh, he put this here? When he said like a big black rock, this is not what I was thinking. Iarvund, is it? Yes, I thought so. Isildur looks about expansively, admiring the view from the summit. This has been a year of toil, Iarvund, but in moments like this, breathing the clean air and looking out over the forest of this Middle Earth, I can almost believe that this is home.
Isildur called the men of the White Mountains to treat with him at Erech.
You think they will come, Iarvund? We have peace for now, but if Sauron returns, he will need allies. Or we will need allies. He will. We need the allegiance of the men of the mountain. Will they grant it? Look for them from the north slope of the hill, Iravund. Okay. I'm so sorry, guys. North slope of the hill.
At last they approached, a small group of men and their king.
You are son of Elendil the Tall. You are the one called Isildur. I am. I am Ryuk. I am the king of the mountain. Why have you called us to this place? The kingdom of Gondor is young, but already you have seen sign of its strength. From over the sea we have come, bringing with us majesty undreamed of in Middle-earth. We desire your friendship. Gondor can provide you with great stores of knowledge and power. Understand this, Isildur, son of Elendil. When my sworn men were young, traders told them tales of the great land beyond the sea. Now the men that place have sprung forth as if from legend. They erect mighty towers and great cities. They perform wonders. My lord Isildur does not ask for your reverence. He asked for your sword arms. Be still, Erkeneb. Yeah, man, he was saying good things. Forces of Sauron are scattered and leaderless, but it has been so before. Will you swear an oath to fight against him should he return? I will swear it on this very stone, the sign of the might of Numenor's sons. Oh. These are how Oathbreakers started. On this stone, I swear that I and my people will stand with you and fight against Sauron, should he return.
It was done. The allegiance of the men of the mountains was secured.
Okay. Hey. King Ryuk has led us for these many years, and his word is hewn from stone like that of the mountain itself, with roots as deep. Let Sauron show himself again at his peril. He would dare it not when confronted with we men of the mountain, and you, the sons of Numenor, and now Gondor. There's a great deal we can learn from you and from the kingdom of Gondor. We are now as brothers, are we not? The bond of our oath will tie us together, and let our shared enemies tremble, Gondor and the mountain. At this moment, there are none in this land more proud than I, King Ryuk of the mountain. There is so much our people can share from each other, and by sharing our strength, we will be the stronger for it. Your lord Isildur was wise to reach out to us, and we are honored to have been called to this place. Should Sauron return, he will face our combined might and be fearful. What a day this has been, Iravund. We must learn from Isildur's example. Do not undervalue the worth of our alliance. It would be easy to look upon the wonders of Gondor, even this early in its life, and think we can conquer any enemy. But Sauron is conniving, and if he does somehow return, as Isildur fears, we will be glad for the strong warriors of the mountain. Okay.
The years passed, and the shadow grew again in Middle-earth. No word came from Garth Lothig, a fortress in Gondor. Isildur gathered a force of men to investigate.
Okay. Dorwe. Beriadar, this is terrible. Look what has happened to Garth Lothig. This is the reason we have heard naught from its defenders. They are slain and the fort taken. How could such evil have come to Gondor without our knowledge? Isildur, what do we do? You know what we must do, Doorway. We will fight our way inside and reclaim this fort for Gondor. Aye, for Gondor. This is a work of the orcs, Beriadar. You and Doorway come with me. We will fight our way into the fort while the rest of our band approaches Garth Lothig from the flank. They will rue the day they spilled Gondorian blood on our soil. Okay. What am I, a guardian? Guardian or champion? No, guardian, yeah. It's guardians. Set. The defenders sealed the doors, but this was not a lawn siege. Prepare yourself. Okay. More? More. I actually like playing a guardian. I never did it as a tank. And I probably, if I ever played a guardian again, I wouldn't. I like it as just a... You can survive out in the world. And still do damage. This way. Well, we have the surprise on our side. Up the causeway. Orcs. Bum, bum, bum. Does 4 do? Save that one, because it seems like we might need that one for a boss. Okay. Bum bum bum. Da-da-dee. It's fighting alongside Isildur. That's pretty cool when you think about it, actually. Like, Aragorn's like great grandpa or something. These orcs are different than those others we have seen this year, Beriadar. Something drives them. Yeah, I think it's so wrong. Okay. More orcs. Evade? How could you? Or is that me evading? That might be me evading. What sorrow has taken this place? We will scrub it from the walls and slay every orc. Okay. Boss? Something's up there. There you go. Smasher. A troll! Alright, this is when I use my 4. There we go. Oh gosh. Ow. Get him! Oh, he hit Isildur away. The drums are getting louder. Ready yourselves, friends. Or orcs. Oh gosh, that's a lot. Okay. Oh, even more. Man. Orcs out the wazoo. Might have to heal a little bit. Let's do that. I'm not quite sure where this is leading up to. Probably like the revelation that Sauron's back. Is this before like the whole like Mount Doom thing? I think it might be. Their ranks thin. Press onward, soldiers of Gondor. Wait, where are you going? Oh, so many of them up here. This is too much. We have come too late to save these people, but we will make these orcs pay for every one. The deluge comes, their waves will crash and die upon the rocks of Gondor. I think you are overzealous here, my bud. More? Man, if they would all attack us at once, we'd be overrun. Just saying, bad guys. Okay. Big guy coming. How can I group these so my AoE does more there? Let's do one of these. Not that we needed it, but I don't like it when we get down like that. You know, I will say, like, the story was really good, and I even said at the beginning of the episode, like, man, it picked up a lot, and it got really good. This is kind of killing the mood for me. I mean, the story is really cool, but, like, this just mindless taking a long time to kill orcs. Like, you have 4 buttons, basically, that you use. I don't know, like, this one just kind of... I know they wanted to put some combat in it and tell a story, but this feels, like, overly long and needless. It's kind of silly, and if we die here, I'm gonna be really upset, actually. Stop that. Isildur's dying, actually. I wonder if I should worry about that. Stop it. Let's take care of that guy. Okay. Yeah, this just, it feels like, I don't know. Took me out of the story doing this, which is like the complete opposite of what they were trying to do. This is a good story to be telling, like... Oh my god. You're victorious, if anything, this day, what did you say? This day could be called the victory. Baradbeam, look at that idol the orcs have erected. Tell me it is not what it seems to be.
It was the proof Isildur hoped not to find. Sauron had returned.
We know what this means, Baradbeam. It means that these orcs are not leaderless, but were given purpose by Sauron, their master. Okay.
And so Isildur summoned the men of the mountains to Erech to fulfill their oath.
Dorwee. It does not look good, Baradbeam. The men of the mountains should have been here by now, but they have sent no word and made no appearance. I have never seen our Lord Isildur like this. It may be best for King Ryak if he does not come here at all. Yeah, they Oathbreakers. Still no sign of them. Our wait has ended, Baradbeam. King Ryak and some of his people now climb to the summit. They are late, but their support against Sauron will excuse them their tardiness.
At last they approached.
I expected you earlier than this, Ryak, and why have you brought so few men? Oh. We have not come to fight for you. Your strength is nothing before that of Sauron. What are you saying, Ryak? You swore an oath to fight against Sauron.
But the men of the mountains refused to fulfill their oath. They had worshipped Sauron in the dark years and thought they would be rewarded.
Uh-huh. You do not frighten us, Sauron. Sauron will crush your kingdoms as he has before. Hold. Death is too good for you, Ryak. You will be the last king of your people. This curse I lay upon you and all your folk, never to rest until your oath be fulfilled. You will not know a day without the regret of your broken oath. This war will last for uncounted years, and you will be summoned again before its end. Now go, leave this place. My words will follow you for your restless eternity.
They fled before him, his curse echoing in their ears. They fled to their homes in the mountains. but
Dang.
they could never escape Isildur's curse.
I mean, how did he have the magic to do that, though? I did not believe the whispers, Beriadar. I thought Ryak's people would be as good as their word, but it seems the rumors were true. They worshipped Sauron in secret during the Dark Years, and now he has returned, they cast their lot in with his. Standing here upon Erech, I look from the height and see for a great distance, even into the years ahead. Know this, my words to Ryak were not empty. This war will last for countless years, and if Gondor defies Sauron, Ryak's people will be summoned once more before the end. They will never know peace until they have fulfilled their oath. This I vow, and let all bear witness to it. Okay.
And it is said they linger still, hungering for the rest they shall never have.
So this part was really good. It's just that middle part. The first part and this part was good. It's the fighting I didn't like, I guess. So. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Thanks for that
the
story.
men of the mountains sought to escape their curse, but to no avail.
Sought to escape their curse, fleeing back to their mountain homes, but no word of man relates what became of them in the years since. It is said a shadow lies now on Erech, where they broke their oath, and none now take the Dimholt road that ran through their gates and into their mountain home. The Rohirrim named the peak Dwimmerberg, Haunted Mountain, and the passages beneath are known now as the Paths of the Dead. None would take that road, but Elrond bid his sons remember it, and that leads me to worry. I know it lies heavily upon Halberid's mind, and yet Nar knows something of it as well. Have we been watched without our knowledge? But how can that be? That's my theory, that they have
We
a
must not tarry
palantir.
overlong, but I am worried about Nona.
These worries endanger our haste. We must not tarry overlong, but I would not forget the pains of those we have encountered along the way. The Ukluth girl who helped us as we came to Lonk. Nona. She lost her brother Wadu, ambushed by a hostile Dunlingding clan, and she must be feeling the grief most keenly. Please go to her in the northeast corner of Lonk and lend whatever comfort you can. I do not want the Grey Company to wear blinders like those Erebrandir wore in his youth, before he was befriended by Ceradan. We must be aware of the hurts happening around us, and do what we can to help. Okay. Go find Nona. Dun, 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 dun. That was a cool story. I did like the story of that. Definitely fighting the orcs part was... It seemed needless. Or overly long, maybe. You do want to just put... You're playing a game, so you want to put combat into it. I understand that completely. Hey, Nona.
Do not be concerned for me. I am proud of the warrior Wadu became.
Aw, what does it want? Nona laughs, a harsh and humorless sound. Concerned? Do not be concerned for me. I was lost after the death of my brother, but that was before I learned of the glory he had attained before his death. Those who slew him were right to do so from hiding. They must have been able to sense that he had become a great warrior and would have bested them. There was a tree Wadu loved, atop a rise by the ox pens, west of Lonk. I left a sword there to honor his memory, but I think he would rather I used it to attain even half the glory with it he did. Go to the tree and bring me the sword. Okay. We'll grab this sword. Whoa, the music kicked in. Oh, is that his dad? I think that's his dad. I thought that was a bear. It's an ox. I was like, oh god, bear. Gotta fight it. But I will not fight that ox. It probably would kill me. Knowing the ox in this game.
Thank you for bringing me my brother's sword. I will use it in his memory.
It was the sword of Rohan, true, but to my eyes it is no longer the weapon of my people's ancient enemies. It is now my brother's sword, the sword with which he slew the mightiest Squaber anyone has ever seen, and I will use it in his memory. Nona nods sternly and looks around at the huts of Lonk. I have a request, Baradbeam. Go to the leader of your company, the man called Halberid, who has spoken at length with Glyn Brennan, and tell him that I will go with your people when they leave Lonk. It is my desire to avenge the death of my brother on the enemies of Ukluth, and on the wizard Saruman, and our road lies together for a little while. Your man Halberid is in Lonk, is he not? Okay. Halberid, we got a new friend coming with us.
Absolutely not. This I must refuse.
He just says no. What is it? The Ukluth woman has a request. Halberid listens as you recount Nona's desire to travel with the Grey Company, but as his response is quick and unyielding. No, absolutely not. This I must refuse. This is not open for debate. Halberid shakes his head. But there's something urgent, Baradbeam. Radonir found something.
Rodonir found this letter stuck into a nearby tree with a knife.
Baradbeam, it is addressed to the Rangers, and, well, I've left it on that crate there. Read it and tell me what you think it means. But you're still handing out this stuff, huh? So they upgraded the legendary system, but not the... not the, quest rewards? Where did he say? Oh, on this crate. Note from Ergothorn. To the Rangers, I am a man of Gondor, a friend of the elves and of all good folk. Call me Ergothorn. I see the danger growing in the east and wish to oppose it. Lou Brennan dispatched a messenger from Tur Morva in Dunland, but the messenger was beset by foes outside Lad Oggo in the Lich Bluffs, and was dragged within. If he yet lives, he will have information for you. I cannot reveal myself to you, but trust that I am a friend. I will contact you again when it is safe to do so.
Is this Ergothorn a friend? Why will he not show his face?
I do not like this, Baradbeam, and yet, if he is telling the truth, we need to know, Baradbeam. Gather allies you can trust and go to Lad Oggo, far to the south of here, on the right side of the road through the Lich Bluffs. It may be that a messenger from the south is in trouble, and if so, we could use the information he brings. But keep your eyes open. I will not trust Ergothorn without proof. It may be a trap. Find the entrance. Okay. We'll head down there. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. How far is it? Oh, like really down there. Okay, well at least we can just follow the road, it looks like. But you can really see the, yeah, it gets better when you get closer, but you can really see the rendering. Takes away a little bit from the view, but it's still pretty. Man, it's a ride. It's a ride down there. And I said gather your friends, so hopefully... I think you can solo all the way through the story now. I believe. Hello. Who's that? Menchem. What quest do you have? Nothing I want to pick up. I'm just making sure it wasn't a book quest. Like a one-off. They're the Lich Bluffs? What a cool name for a place, too. Also, this is terrifying. I don't like those. Grab this. Are these gravestones? I don't know. They are very scary. Camp up there. Undead. Find the entrance. Oh, here. There are signs of a struggle outside the entrance of Gladden. Okay. I think what we're gonna do is we'll do that in the next episode. I feel like I'm running out of energy, so I'm gonna go lay down for a little bit. Apologies, I thought I was good to record, but like I said, I woke up not feeling real great this morning, so apologies. But we'll head in there next time. So guys, I want to thank you so much for all of your support on this series. If you do want to see more of the Lord of the Rings online Let's Play, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye-bye everyone.